Guys, welcome back to Games Mania Doherty. And right now, we are taking a look at PS3 Complete Game Collection Review Part 6, guys. That's right, we're now on to Part 6 of the Complete Game Collection Review of PS3 games. And we are going to begin with the first game. So the first game we have here in this collection, now we got 5 games in total. But the first game we have here is a classic, and it's another game I haven't talked about yet. It's a game called Skyrim. Okay, so Skyrim is quite a popular series, well known. So that's the front cover art. It's quite nice. Okay, you got your PlayStation Network up there at the top. We'll take a look at the back. Got some nice images. Okay, so I'll just read some of the brief information on this game. Okay, so the next chapter in the Elder Scrolls saga arrives from Bethesda Games Studios, the makers of the 2006 and 2008 Game of the Year, Skyrim. Reimagines and revolutionizes the open world. Okay, so open world game. I believe this one is third person fantasy game, so it's an epic fantasy game. So lots of fighting, great animation and stuff. Again, Skyrim, it's not one that I'm completely familiar with myself. I haven't really played it or worked on this game. Looking forward to playing it though. So I just added it to my collection recently. So Skyrim, yeah, this is the first one of the series as well, and it released in 2011, I believe, was the release year. So that was when the franchise started. I believe there's other ones now, but since. But there we have it with the first one in this collection video, and it's Skyrim. Okay, 2011 game. Okay, nice game. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next game, and we're not going to ramble on for too long. So the next game we got here in the collection is Time Crisis 4, and the cover art on this one looks amazing. So, you got really nice cover art. Time Crisis 4. You got your game companies and stuff there. We'll just take a look at the back. There's some of the images. Take justice into your own hands. A black market arms deal. An enemy within. A race against time to save us all. Okay. You get some different key points there about the game. Just giving you a bit of an insight there on the graphics. All that good stuff, and we get up to 1 to 2 players in this game. Okay, so I did play Time Crisis on the PS2. I played some of the other ones, some of the other games. I loved Time Crisis 2. That was a very good one. But here we have it with Time Crisis 4 on the PS3. Release year on this one, I believe, is actually 2007. So going right back to the early days of PlayStation 3 with Time Crisis 4. Really great shooting game. Yeah, just love it. Okay, and there you have it. And we're going to move on to the next game in this collection. Okay, so there you have it with Time Crisis 4. And now we're going to move on to the third game. And the next game we have here is a game called Starhawk. Now, again, it's nice cover art. It's not one that I'm completely familiar with. It doesn't seem to be an extremely popular title. But again, another one in the PS3, out of the PS3 library. And welcome to the new frontier. Experience the epic conflict at the edge of the galaxy as gunslinger Emmett Graves uses an arsenal of weapons, vehicles, and fortifications to turn the tide of every battle. Okay, you get some nice images there. I believe this is a third-person shooter game, as far as I know. But yeah, nice animation, really good graphics in there too. You're getting good graphics. Some of the key points about the game there. This does have multiplayer also, so yeah, you're getting multiplayer in there. Release year on this one is 2012, I think. It's 2012. I must check that out again. I think it's 2012 anyway, and you get PlayStation Network in there too. So again, it's kind of a shooter game. It's kind of warrior style. I don't know what I call a warrior style. It's kind of, it looks kind of futuristic kind of fighting, you know. Either way, another good game. Not one that I'm completely familiar with. Maybe some of you guys out there have played it, but it's called Starhawk. Nice game. Anyway, we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to the next game here in this review. And the next game we have is another classic coming up next, because the next game is a game called Noire. Now, it's another one, I believe, by Rockstar Games. Of course, Rockstar Games make amazing games. We've got really nice cover art there, nice images, really nice the way they did the artwork there on the text. So I believe this one is kind of a game very similar to your Mafia. So if you've played the Mafia games, Noire is kind of like Mafia. So I'll just read a bit of the information here. As you can see, it's kind of like 1950, it's actually 1940s. I think Mafia is like 1950s, I think, isn't it? Mafia, or no, sorry, Mafia goes back to like the 1930s, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, with decades or years, but either way, I'm going to read some of the information anyway on this game. So we got a dark, violent crime thriller set against the backdrop of 1940s. Okay, so we're getting set in 1940s Los Angeles, and utilizing revolutionary new facial animation technology. Okay, now I'm not going to read it all, but just show you the images there. Okay, so shooting and driving, you get a great campaign in there, great story, lots of cool missions. We get only one player in this game, okay, so no multiplayer. And the release year, I believe, is 2011 on this one, okay? So there you have it, guys. Noire by Rockstar Games, great game. Okay, so we are going to move on to the last game in this video. And the last one in this is a total classic, because the final game we have here, the fifth game, is, and we're getting PlayStation Network, of course. So the final game we have is Battlefield 4, okay? Another one that I haven't talked about. So I did play Battlefield 3 way back when it was popular, you know, everybody was playing it online. I played that one online. Now Battlefield 4, I only added it to my collection recently. It's not one that I've actually played yet. So I'm looking forward to playing it. Pretty old now. I think this one released back in release year was, I think it was 2013 on this one. Yeah, I think it was 2013 by the looks of it. Yeah, 2013. Okay, but anyway, the cover art is great, really nice cover art. You get a great campaign in there, really great campaign. Only in Battlefield. Includes Battlefield 4 China Rising expansion pack. Okay, so again, it's a first-person shooter game. You know, you get to use rocket launchers, assault rifles, you know. So I'm just gonna take a look at some more of the information here. So the most promising multiplayer game of 2013. Own the land, air and sea, epic destruction within evolution, I think it's supposed to say. Intense single player campaign. Okay, so yeah, either way, there it is, guys. Released in 2013, another total classic war game. Battlefield 4, great game. Okay, and again, the cover art is pretty nice on it as well. Without going into too much detail, that's pretty much it. We got Battlefield 4 there for the PS3. That's pretty much it, guys. I've come to the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon, guys. Thank you for watching.